Hey my Nellies, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome here if you're new. I'm sorry, you can probably hear my dog in the background. But today we're going to be trying watercolors. I've never done this before, so I don't know how that's going to work. But we're going to use this white swimsuit buttercream polish from Elegance to apply our base. And then over top of that we're going to put a matte top coat. And that is going to allow the watercolor to stick. So let's get this peeled up here. And let's just, and this is I'm painting my dominant hand with my non-dominant hand, so I don't know how well this is going to work. And to be honest, I'm not worried about it being perfectly opaque, because we're going to stamp over it too, and we're going to do the watercolors. So and I have a P+ polish in white, but I done some custom mixing of nude colors the other night, so I don't know, I've misplaced it. I've set it somewhere and can't seem to find it, so we're just going to make do with this. I'm going to give that a flash cure for 15 seconds, and we're going to move on to the next one. And I'm feeling like I should have got my oval brush just because it fits around the cuticle area a little better, but this is working, so we're just gonna go with it. Here we go. And on my nails, I've already applied, I use sandwich forms, which I'll do a video on that later. I'm still learning how to use those. I'm having trouble getting the bottom to stick, but the concept is awesome. But today, I basically just use the top like dual forms, and I use Jimmy Gel to create my nail shape. And then just did a little filing and shaping and I'm sorry I got out of frame there. And I'm sorry about the trimmer. And I know I've told y'all several times that I have the trimmer, and I'm actually scheduled to go see a neurosurgeon And I'm thinking about having the implant put in. It's just kind of like a pacemaker. They put it in your brain and it blocks, I guess, the part of your brain that's making you tremor. Because I really would like to do a press-on nail business. And also, as a nurse, when you approach a patient, and I don't have to do it very often, but when I do, it's kind of traumatizing for them to see me coming at them with a needle, tremoring, even though I'm pretty good at IVs. And I tell them, I'm sorry, I shake, but so it would be nice to not have to worry about that. So we'll go and we'll see what the doctor says and go from there. But I am intrigued. Just the prospect of being able to work with my hands and not shake sounds amazing. I think that my whole life would benefit, but especially my nail art would benefit. I'm going to call that good. And we are done with that. Now I'm going to go under for a full 60-second cure. Now we're going to go in with the flat matte from Light Elegance top coat. And give everything a coat of that. And I've been practicing with my e-file, and as you can see, I have nicked myself good. But I feel like that's the only way to really learn, is to do it on yourself, to learn how much pressure to apply, or if you apply any pressure, or how to hold the bit, and all those things. So. Okay, I'm going to go under the light for 60 seconds, and I'll be back. And my husband was so kind to make me my favorite vanilla iced coffee this morning. Okay. Sip of that. Now, this is the plate I'm going to be using, and it's Maniology M682, and it is the Heirloom Eggs. Kind of based off the Fabergé eggs. So I'm going to get my cotton grabber and some 100% acetone and just kind of clean the plate, because I did play around with it on some tips to see what designs I liked. Okay. So for the watercolor palette, I got this on Temu. I think it was like $10 maybe, probably cheaper than that. Let me move everything out of the way here so that you can see. But So I've watched people do it online. Like I said, I've never done it myself, but I'm just reusing a paper towel here that I've already used. I'm gonna wet Okay, let's let that dry. And then I think I'm going to go in with some green. It's not the best, but at least it's working. All right. This nail, I'm gonna go in with the green first. And that is really pretty. Okay. Let's see if we can get some gold going on in here. And I'm just kind of tapping it. I'm not worried about it getting on my skin. It's watercolor, so water will bring it off. Let's get just a little bit more. I like that. I'm gonna leave that. Okay. And just to kind of tie all the nails together, this time I'm going to go in with the gold first. Now, I'm just going to keep reusing this paper towel because why not? Let's move our little dapping dish out of the way. And let me grab a stamper. Look at this. This is so pretty. This is my favorite Maniology set of stuff that has come out. I think I've been with them for about 2 years now. And the pink Fukubukuru Lucky Bag is the bomb. I just loved everything in it. It was beautiful. I actually have the stamper that goes with it over there somewhere, but I'm going to go ahead and get a little more acetone on my cotton grabber. See, this is the cotton grabber that came with it. So pretty. Okay. And now, to stamp the outline of these, I think I'm going to use Ghost Light Gleam. And it does have a little bit of hollow in it, but for glass effect, I don't know, I kind of just want it to look kind of like glassy. And for those of you who have arthritis or anything like that, I ordered this little gadget on Temu, and it is a polish shaker, or a shaker. So like if your polishes have been sitting a while and they need stirred up, and you have arthritis and you don't really want to be banging on your hand, you could do that. Wow, I had that cap on there really tight. Okay, so the first image that I want to stamp, I'm going to turn it upside down, and I really like this full image. And I'm going to use just a little extra polish just because there's a lot of fine lines and details, and it does have the hollow particles in it, so good scrape. And I just used the extra bits to fill in that little piece that I missed. And now, if I can get to the tape before it dries, oh, oops, I picked up the image. Let's see. No worries. We're just going to go right down here and pick up a little portion and try to make it fit. Stick. Not perfect, but close enough. Okay. I'll be a little bit more careful with my tape this time, not to get on my nail. I really don't like using the things that you put on to protect your skin from the polish, just because it seems like every time I do that I end up ripping the whole design off and I don't know what I'm doing wrong. So I don't like that. I'd rather do this, or at the end use acetone and just pick up what I need to with a cleanup brush. That's easier for me. But tape is the preferred method. Like, look at that. I'm trying to get up here where you can see that. And I don't even think we need to do any reverse coloring. That turned out great. Okay. Now, I'm going to move on to my middle finger. And I really like this image or this image. I think I'm going to go with this image. And again, I'm going to go heavy on the polish, and I'm going to go fast and not talk. Beautiful. Okay, here where you can see. Do you see all those tiny details? I still have fuzzies everywhere. Look at that. Okay. Clean my stamper. I want to do one of these eggs. I think that this one looks most like a Fabergé egg. It just has all that intricate detail. But I'm going to use Bam White to pick up this solid. Be pretty generous. I'm laying my card almost flat. Okay. I'm the world's worst at centering, so we're just going to do the best we can. Not the best, but it'll work. And then for the details, I'm going to use Gold Rush by Maniology. Oh, I almost got it. It's a little off over here, but I don't think anybody's going to notice. close enough. Okay. Now, to tie that gold in, I'm going to pick up this image, again in Gold Rush. It's just like gold leafing. It's very pretty. I'm going to go on this finger that doesn't have gold on it. Oh, that's so pretty. So, so pretty. Gonna have to use a little acetone to clean that one up, but it's okay. That's my favorite one yet. So pretty. Okay. Let's see. We have a bunny rabbit, several bunny rabbits. We have a butterfly. Looks like a little bird, a couple little birds, little ducks. I think I'm gonna go with the little chickie in the basket. And we're gonna set him down inside there. Okay. I'm gonna go in with white. I was gonna do Gold Rush, but I think I'm gonna do white. So cute. Okay. And we have one more finger. And I kind of want to do another full design. So this one has the eggs. On it. So I'm going to use that one. Perfect. there's that. Now,
Yeah.
I want some embellishments. So now we're going to go in with Super Shiny, which is Light Elegance's top coat. It does have an inhibition layer, so you do have to wipe it off. And if you were using regular polish, you would just go in with Maniology Smudge-Free top coat. But since I did gel, and I'm so clumsy and I don't want this to run, so I'm going to just give it a 15-second cure in between each finger. I'm so vigilant now about doing everything that I can to not get an allergy, because I'm so happy to be able to use gel. And this is a great brand. It's a little on the expensive side compared to, you know, other cheaper things that you can get, but it's worth the price to be able to use it and not have a reaction. Etsy has some of the most gorgeous cat eye polishes. I so wish I could use them. But I do have the Light Elegance cat eye polishes, and they are beautiful. I just wish they had more colors. Maybe they'll come out with more. This combination of pink and teal. Uh-oh, so fuzzy. Turned out really beautiful. Now I'm going to go under here for 60 seconds. Now we're going to take our LE Pro Cleanser and a lint-free wipe and give them all a good scrub. And the good thing about that is it has a little bit of acetone in it, so usually it gets off any polish that is left. I didn't get this, so I'll have to take acetone and get that, but I'm just going to take this cleanup brush and clean up this polish that stuck to my skin. It's actually the watercolor, I think, it's on there more than the fingernail polish. And so there's what we have. So this now just looks a little too bland. So I have some stones, and I find that I can use like nail glue gel on top of the light Elegance, and it doesn't bother me as long as I don't touch my skin. So that's what we're gonna do. And I got these little stones at the Dollar Tree. This little pack, it was $1.25. And I mean, it's pretty loaded for $1.25. Okay. And I'm just gonna go down away from my cuticle, kind of right there. I've applied a good healthy little dollop, and I'm going to stick my bow, trying to get it where it looks even. Okay, 30 seconds. Okay, so I'm bringing out my palette, and I'm going to squirt some of this glue on that palette. And then we're going to take a tiny detailing brush. I think this was a Temu find. I don't want to use my Maniology ones for this. But you want to fill in all the gaps around any kind of rhinestones or gems, because if you don't, they're going to stick up and hair's going to get caught in them. You're going to catch them on clothes, and it's probably still going to happen anyway because this is kind of sticking up off my nail. Really not too much I can do about it. It's just the shape of the bow. I didn't get near enough. So I'm going to apply quite a bit right here. It's sticking up pretty far. but at the same time, you don't want it to leave any big globs. It's going to mess up the design. Okay. I'm going to cure for a full 60 seconds. And so the only thing left to do is go in with my itty bitty bit and my e-file, go around my cuticles and make sure that none of that product is touching my skin, and then use cuticle oil and lotion, and the mani's pretty much done. But as always, I will leave pictures at the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Come back and see me again. Thanks so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, share, turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any of my posts. And if you want to buy anything from Maniology, the code is NURSE10. Again, thanks for watching. Bye.